Hey there, and welcome to another edition of Coatesman's Workshop. Today I'm going to show you how to make hand loaders for your roller guns. This is the way I've been making them for a while with dyneema cord. With a bit of use, it really softens up nicely and it's super comfortable. I way prefer this over the hard plastic ones, and it can also tuck away really nicely once you've loaded the gun so they're not in your vision. To make up your hand loading wishbones, all you need to do is have some hollow core dyneema. You can get the blue type from Neptonics. That's actually my favorite. I don't have any at the moment, but I have some of this red one. It's a bit stiff now, but with a bit of use that'll soften up nicely and become really comfortable to use. You need two lengths of 22 centimeters and two lengths of 2 or 1.9 mil dyneema, your normal standard spearfishing dyneema that you use on most of your bridles, at 25 centimeters long. So 25 centimeters of dyneema and 22 centimeters of handle. You can also use anything else, like any other 4 or 5 mil sort of polyester cord, something that's just not hard, something that's soft, really comfortable in the hands. You want to make sure that you can just get 2 fingers into the bridle over the rubber so that you can pull it off. Some guys make it a little bit too short, you only get 1 finger in. You don't need to make it so big that you've got this huge horrible loop. That just gets in the way. It doesn't make sense. Rather just make it so you can get 2 fingers in there nice and easily, and for that you're going to need 22 centimeters of cord. Let's get into it. Just burn off the ends a little bit, just so they're not all frayed. Okay, now it's really simple. Start about 2 or 3 centimeters back on your hand loading cord. This section here is 10 centimeters. You need 10 centimeters to tie this knot. Just bring it back and you just basically loop this back on itself. Don't make it too tight. And when you get back round after 2 full loops, this side here, you should go through where there's just 3 loops. You want 3 full loops on that side. Just push that through. Okay, just give it a little roll so it all tightens up and settles nicely. You want to pull this back to about, so you've got about 1 centimeter of cord sticking out. This section here now, hand tighten using 2 sets of pliers, anything like that. But you want to pull this fairly tight, but just by hand for now. Okay, that's your one side done. Now the length of your wishbone from that end to your next knot is very important. You want that to land up at around 6 centimeters. So you're going to come back at about 1 centimeter back at about 5 centimeters over here. Grab it there, come back to your handle cord, and you're going to wrap it around like you did before. Remember, don't go too tight. Pass those through. Now before you tighten this, come back to your ruler and just check that you've got the right length. You want, before you tighten it up, you want it to be around about 5 centimeters. So just roll this and pull it until you get from that end to there at about 5 centimeters. That's with it hand tightened. It'll go just a little bit past 5 centimeters, because when you put this onto the vice grip, you'll see that this tightens up to about 6. haul on that as hard as you can so that those are nice and tight. And when you've tightened them up, just double check it. It should be around about 6 centimeters. That's perfect. Okay, and then you're just going to trim off. You want to leave about 1 centimeter back, 1 centimeter. Just cut both of them off. Flare them up a little bit. And now you want to burn them. Lick your fingers and round those off nice and smooth. You want that to be really nice and smooth so it doesn't cut the inside of your rubbers. Yeah, there's no other way to do it other than with your fingers. Flare that up a bit. Wet your fingers. Smooth that off. Okay, so inserting these into your rubber is really simple. You just need a set of long nose pliers, grip it really tight, moisten that with some water or saliva, push it in as deep as you can go, and then just open up the pliers and it pops out. You'll see the knots down here somewhere. I like to tie a knot on the end of my line. Just gives me something to really grip onto, nice and tight. I know there's loads of tutorials out there on how to tie rubbers. I just do the crossover, come around in the V, out the V story. Remember to keep these nice and short. You don't want too much rubber sticking out. Get it really nice and close over here. Then grab crimping pliers and haul on this as hard as you can. A little tip that I use is that this line that I wrap onto this, what do you call that thing? I just spray it with silicone spray. It just helps the line wrap around the rubber a lot easier. Burn them off. Pull that nice and tight. I haven't had one come out yet, so that really works well. Now that you've got these tied up, let's go over to the grinder and just take off this little flare. It just helps it come off the muzzle easier. You don't have to take this off. It's not critical. I just like to take it off as it kind of slides off the muzzle easier when you're loading. Let's go check it out. So that's how I tie my rollergun wishbones with handles. I hope that this has been really helpful. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I try to get videos up every week or so. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.